This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of Phatts TV, sanctioned by PA Phatts and the non-genetically proven Sun. Any and all words have been authorized during the show. There is nothing off limits. Nobody is restricted from watching and participating in the show. It is a free-for-all. Commencing at the siren, any and all discussions will be legal for an extended period of time. Sports, politics, and any and all controversial topics will be talked about. You have been warned. May God be with us all.
Good evening and welcome to Phatts TV. It is Tuesday, May the 19th, day 65 of quarantine. 65. Could you have imagined we would have gotten to 65? This is nuts.
Damn. We're going to miss on Friday's show 69 that one day.
Darn. Maybe we'll do a special Saturday show just so we could say that.
And that's it. That's the only thing we're going to say.
Yes. My apologies, I didn't get to send out a preview today of what the show's going to be about. I basically just got done working a short time ago.
I got done being chef.
Yes, since I was working, that means he had to cook dinner. And what did you make us tonight?
Baked mac and cheese.
Baked mac and cheese. It was pretty good. What kind of cheese did you put in there? It was different.
We had, shred.
Take two.
I shredded 2 blocks, one of Gouda cheese, one of sharp cheddar cheese. And then I also put in provolone mozzarella, two different types of mozzarella. Basically, one was cheese sticks, one was like a blend, and Parmesan.
It was very filling.
I had one bowl.
So did I.
And I was pretty full after that.
So did I.
I made about a pound, ate a third of it.
You didn't make about a pound.
I made a pound of pasta and 4 pounds of cheese.
Yes.
It was really heavy when I was putting it in the oven.
If I'm spending overnight tonight in the bathroom, I'm blaming you. But that's why I only had one bowl.
It was good.
It was good.
It might be one of those things I was thinking that's really good when you reheat it.
Yeah, I bet it would be. See, the one thing you didn't put into it, which I can't stand in baked macaroni and cheese, is breadcrumbs. I don't like breadcrumbs.
There was no breadcrumbs in it. Instead of putting Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs and paprika in the cover, I only put Parmesan, but I doubled the Parmesan and doubled the paprika, so it had a nice cheesy top to it.
Yeah. You know, speaking of food.
We're making food right now.
You are. I could smell it.
It smells good. It's a blondie.
Yeah. Sure. I can't wait to see what she looks like.
I don't know. It's like vanilla brownies. Pretty much.
But speaking of food, I put up a Flash Phatts poll the other day.
Flash Phatts poll.
Flash with a PHL.
I think I know what this is going to be about.
Well, you read it.
I'm pretty sure I voted it.
You did. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
What is with you people? The vast majority, I gave 3 choices. I said yes, love it. I put ew, gross, or
maybe.
I could eat it. The vast majority of the people voted ew, gross. What is with you people?
It was really good.
Pineapple is phenomenal on pizza. I don't know how they do it that they can keep the pineapple so juicy.
It is juicy.
It goes in the oven for 10 minutes or whatever, but yet it comes out so juicy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I would like to try now? You know, me and my unusual toppings added together.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple and pepperoni. Instead of ham. We'll have to try that.
That might be all right.
We'll have to try.
We had a cheesesteak pizza just with provolone cheese.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
That wasn't bad.
I will say, for those of you that live in the Morgantown area, The one pizza shop down there, I can't think of their name. It's been so long since I've been there now.
Which one?
The one right by Walmart. Can't think of what they're called.
For some reason, Goodfellas came on, but it's definitely not
no.
Goodfellas. I'm thinking the Chinese was
AJ's.
Good Friends.
AJ's Pizzeria.
AJ's.
They make the best cheesesteak that I've had. They make it with American cheese. Like I think they put like a level of American cheese down, and then put the steak on it, and then put American cheese on top. And it tastes really, really good.
Sounds good.
It does. I brought one home once. It was a little while ago, but I remember bringing one home. So we're probably not going to, the message board I can't imagine is going to be too active tonight, because like I said, I didn't get to send out a preview, so a lot of people don't know what's
I'm not there
coming.
Whatever.
Okay then.
My timer's on there.
By the way, just in passing, I got like a couple weird emails the other day. Like almost like stalkerish.
What'd you get?
Kind of just like the first was love the show.
You got emails?
Yes, an email. So it's obviously somebody love the show, and then it was, I love you, and it was just like really weird stuff. It was just weird.
Oh, okay.
It was just weird.
Okay.
And I could think of worse stuff that they could have said, but I don't know.
Are you telling me you're going to get fondled?
You didn't send them, did you? You better not have sent them.
What
goddamn things?
In what way would I ever say I love the show?
I don't know. But anyway, I do want to talk just a little bit about politics. Like just
yeah, because you forgot to talk about this last time.
I want to talk about two or three quick things. I mean, the last show was basically all about politics.
It really was.
Yeah, it was like an hour and 45 minutes of politics.
We did a little horse racing.
We did.
For 15 of those minutes.
Yes, and I do want to speak about that too. So thank you for reminding me.
Oh Jesus!
I do want to talk about Laneway.
He broke his leg.
No, he didn't break his leg. He's doing fine. So about this Cuomo thing, I read the letter, Friday night, about where he said he's giving the okay to send COVID-19 positive patients to nursing homes. Mm-hmm. And basically nursing homes, that's where the death rate is the highest. Also the same as Pennsylvania. We're approaching 70% of the people that have died from COVID-19. The beer bug in Pennsylvania have died that were in nursing homes. Very contagious disease. And So he, in one of his daily press briefings, Cuomo, a.k.a. Pierce Nipples, somebody asked him, like, do you think you're responsible for all these deaths? And he said, well, no. Mother Nature's responsible for all these deaths. Mother Nature? I mean, that's almost saying, like, well, you were going to die anyway. You were going to die anyway sooner or later. You're not going to live forever. So, like, no, Governor, you're responsible for all these deaths. I mean, come on. Seriously? All these people went there because you wanted them there. You thought hospitals were going to run short of hospital beds. So you pushed all these patients into nursing homes. Now a bunch of innocent people are 6 feet in the ground because of you. Murder Pierce Nipple guy. But anyway, I digress.
Murder.
Like I said, I don't want to talk about politics.
Okay.
All too much tonight.
Okay.
I do want to make congratulations to realtors in Pennsylvania. They can now go back to work. They were the last ones. The real estate industry in Pennsylvania was shut down. All other 49 states, they were allowed to work. Today, Comrade Wolf, vetoed a bill to open them, and then he issued a proclamation and an executive order opening them up. So he vetoes a bill, but then he issues an executive order. Interesting.
What was the thing I just told you about a few days ago, that Pennsylvania is the only state to deny something? Forget what it was.
I don't know. It's an interesting way to circumvent the legislature. You see if you can think about what you told me the other day.
I'm sure I could find it.
Okay. But the one thing that I don't get, so I brought out props tonight. I'm not going to hit them. I might be tempted. So this hammer, bought it, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, maybe a little longer. Downtown, in my home, not my hometown, in the town that we are in right now. It's about, what would you say, the place is about 9-10 blocks from the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can walk there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, easily you could walk there. Why can't I buy this hammer there now? It's closed. It's closed. So if I needed to buy a hammer, I either have to make a 35-mile or so round trip to a big box store,
give or take,
or I got to order it online and make Bezos even richer. Mm-hmm. Amazon. You know, he's only worth $1 trillion now or whatever he's worth. I mean, why can't I support the little guy in town? I mean, if Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever I would have to go to get this, if they could allow people in the store, let's just say one person for every 30 square feet, why can't the hardware store in town have one person for every 30 square feet? Obviously, there'd be a lot less people in the hardware store. So statistically speaking, it would be less of a chance for me to catch the beer bug in the hardware store than it would be going to the big box store where I got to waste even more gas. Right? Statistically speaking. Now, you don't know. Hammer. Did you figure out what you wanted?
I couldn't find it.
Okay. All right. Which leads me to the gym in New Jersey.
The gym?
The gym in New Jersey.
They open a gym?
In Belmar, New Jersey. By the way, the company I work for has a retail store in Belmar, New Jersey.
Cool.
Yeah, they do. So this gym, the owners of the gym decided we're going to open. We're going to defy the governor. We're going to defy the governor.
Okay.
So yesterday they opened up.
Yeah.
The Comrade Murphy, the governor of New Jersey, said, I'm going to send the police. I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to fine you. So if you were looking at my Facebook page yesterday, somebody recorded the confrontation that the police had with the people that went to support it. Basically, the cop came up. He talked to him for a little bit. He said, I just want to let you know you're in violation of executive order. Have a nice day. And he walked away. Exactly how it should have been done. The cop knows the Constitution. You're not taking away people's liberties. You know, the right to freely assemble. Yes, there's a state of an emergency, but every state has expirations on these state of emergencies. By the way, the Pennsylvania state of emergency is 90 days unless the governor renews it. But all the legislature has to do is vote on it to cancel it. The legislature could cancel a state of New Jersey, state of emergency in Pennsylvania at any time. All they gotta do is vote. Pennsylvania, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Cancel Comrade Wolf's state of emergency. So anyway, later on in the day, some police showed up and they gave the owners a fine.
Okay.
But they said they're going to keep opening up every day. So Comrade Murphy comes out this morning and he said, well, I'm going to continue to fine you. I'm going to start fining your employees that go to work. I'm going to start fining all the people that go into your gym to work out. And or I'm going to throw them in jail. Wow. Really? So you're going to throw the poor guy who's in there cleaning the equipment in jail because he needs money to feed his family. What's not right about this picture? I mean, they're following rules, 20% capacity. They have to stay 6 feet apart. You know, they only have certain pieces of equipment that could be used. It's got to be thoroughly wiped down after each use. What's wrong with that? What does the governor say? Oh, they got poor circulation. How do you know they have poor circulation? Were you in there? Did you go in there personally and check out all the air ducts to see how air circulates in the building? I'm going to bet you didn't. Comrade Murphy. So anyway, they opened today. The cops showed up. they issued a summons, and they issued summons by mail, and one of the patrons refused to give them his address. So they arrested him. You want to bet this guy's now going to be famous and he's going to make a shitload of money because everybody and their mother is going to be donating to, what do they call those things? GoFundMe accounts for this guy's defense. You know, having him arrested probably just made him $500,000 or more because everyone's going to contribute. All us freedom fighters would contribute. I wish they would do that in Pennsylvania. I'd be there in a minute. I wish somebody that I know would defy the governor's orders. I would be there in a second.
Sure, there's a number of companies.
I need to know one so I could go. Because us freedom fighters will go. I can't believe I gotta call us freedom fighters. Like never would you think in this country our freedoms would be taken away, but they slowly are. And that's my political ramblings for the night. I'm done talking about politics.
I want dessert.
It's not ready yet.
It smells
Too
good.
bad. Let's talk about my horse. Well, one of my horses. Laneway.
Okay.
Laneway.
What about him, Mr. Third Place?
Yeah, Mr. Third Place. 4 career starts now. 4 third place finishes. According to Richard Mandela, his trainer, he's going to run on the turf. Next time they're going to try him on the turf.
Okay.
Not a bad idea. You know. But they need to find a way. Mandela has to find a way to get the horse to have more heart. You know, so that when he gets even with that horse, he just keeps going right on by him. Because he likes to sit second, third. As soon as he gets even with the leader, he just kind of stops. He doesn't have heart. He needs heart. How do you give a horse heart? When he's training, do you play Eye of the Tiger? It's the eye of the tiger, it's the cream of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. Do you show him pictures of horses that have beat him? Do you show him pictures of Nadal? Do you show him pictures of Charlatan? So he gets mad as he's training? Do you show him a picture of Ivan Drago? So he takes his hoof and goes, Drago!
What?
Is that what the horse needs to do to get heart? Rocky IV, when he's training to fight Drago, he's got his picture up and he crumbles and he goes, and then he climbs the mountain. He goes, Drago! You've seen Rocky IV.
No, I have not.
You never seen Rocky IV where he fights the Russian.
No.
Wow.
I've seen Rocky 1, 2, and 3.
Well, go watch
I've
4.
not seen 4.
Well, anyway, like we gotta find a way to get the horse heart. That's what he needs. Heart. If you have any ideas on how to give the horse heart, let us know.
Put a new heart in it.
By the way, I'm looking at buying horse number 5.
Well,
5.
one of 100,000 shares of horse number 5. So maybe you'll own a full horse after you buy so many shares.
Maybe.
Just bits and pieces of all your horses.
Yes.
Maybe you can be together to be one mega horse.
Horse number 5. His name is Mo Mischief. Another into mischief. Another into the mischief line. I like my into mischiefs, apparently.
They're not doing very good.
No,
None of your horses seem to win.
Well, the into mischiefs get better as they get older, as we've talked about.
I want to see what your horses win.
This one has the $5 million bonus. He wins a grade 1, all the shareholders split $5 million.
I don't know. You have one picture of one of your horses winning.
Yes,
by a
Wayno.
neck. By a neck.
It wasn't even a neck, I don't think.
It's over there. It's
in there.
It's in there. Yeah.
It's being preserved in there. Yes.
Until either me or you go get a frame for it. So one of us thinks when we're in Walmart, oh, let's get a frame for that picture.
Let's get a frame for Wayno. Wayno.
We'll eventually decorate the wall with all our pictures we got over there.
Yes.
Got 4.
Yes.
Well, 2 of them could be actually hung up.
The picture of you in suspended animation is over there.
Hey, I got some hops there. I'm like 2
I'm
feet off the
committed.
ground.
Go get it.
Ooh.
Don't fall.
Don't fall.
Don't fall. Oops.
You broke it.
No. The picture of Daniel in suspended animation. I fully believe that this picture is photoshopped.
Because it's like perfectly... I'm like perfectly in the middle of everyone.
I fully believe this picture is photoshopped.
I am perfectly in the middle.
It's got... It's how?
You're a little glary.
There we go. Oh, wait. How do I get the Trump flag in there? It's glaring
The
off
glare
the
of the TV.
Interesting. Hold on. Hold on. Boop. There we go. There we go. All right. Suspended animation.
Yes.
Suspended animation. That picture was there. They took a picture of you and they photoshopped you into this picture.
Hey, I just punched the ball in that picture.
I am sure this was against Fleetwood.
Yeah, that was the game we were winning.
Yes.
And we were up
lost.
2-1.
And then you lost 3-2.
With 40 minutes to go or something, and we lost 3-2.
Yes.
And they scored with like 10 minutes and like 2 minutes.
Yes.
Like, we actually defended them for about 30 minutes.
Yes.
Then they said, let's actually play soccer.
Yes.
Probably, because they're probably embarrassed if they're losing to
I'd have been embarrassed to. By the way, Conor Weiser beat him the next year.
1-0.
At Fleetwood. And then Fleetwood went on. Did they win states?
To win states.
To win states. Yeah. I think they had 3 losses. One of them was to Conor Weiser. Huh? What?
Yes. 1-0 on their senior night.
Yes. Yeah. It was even their senior night.
I don't think the seniors really care.
I
Because
bet
that wasn't their last home game.
I bet there was a lot of what's his name. That kid, that father that screams his name all the time.
Lucas.
Lucas. Let's go, Lucas.
Hey, at least it's not kick that ball, Elko.
Let's go, Lucas! If I have that name on, I used to tape all the games. I used to bring two cameras to the games. One camera straight on him, and the other camera followed the play.
Sort of.
Yeah,
Unless
well,
you were watching the ball and forget, gotta turn the camera.
To the best of my ability. And if I have the name Lucas on the Fleetwood games 10 times, I got it 100 times.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas!
Just the highlight video of my last game, you heard it 3 or 4 times.
Yes.
Get on this, Lucas! Come on, Lucas!
And then he thought he scored. The dad thought he scored. And that was the one good save that you made.
Oh.
That was coming this way across,
Yeah.
and you punched it out.
Punched it up into,
Yeah.
the goal
That was a
post.
good shot.
It was a good shot.
That was a really good shot.
That
Better
made the save look a lot harder than it needed to be. I dove a little late.
That's why you were the Berks County Goalie of the Year that year.
Yeah, not the All Division 2.
Oh, we got a funny story about that. we have a funny story about that. So it's soccer season is his junior year was over, or we were just starting your senior year.
That was a senior.
Senior? All right. So it was just at the beginning of his senior year, and we used to always go to the high school football games. And we were there, and they always have athletic night. They call blue and white night to start the season, and they introduce all the varsity players. They walk through this tunnel, basically, of kids from the middle school that make up the middle school teams.
Middle school, elementary.
Elementary
It goes all the way down to the
school,
club teams.
Yeah, some club teams. And I happened to notice that on one of the, I guess it was a club team, there was a goalie, and he was a little
Chunky.
portly.
Chunky.
He was a chunk. He was a chunk. Okay. So we just so happened to see the kid at the football game Friday night.
Yeah.
And the previous season, he was voted Division II Goalie of the Year. There was Division I, Division II, and Division III. Mm-hmm. And he got Division II because that's the division their team was in, Division II. Division I is all the schools with the most
population.
The schools with the most people in it. Then you got the middle schools, and then you got the lower schools. So we see this portly fat kid. I'm not fat shaming him.
Watch, he's now 6'1".
Yeah.
And like
yeah, we should look up this kid.
160 pounds.
Yeah, we have to look up this kid. He wouldn't be hard to find. We're talking to him about soccer, and I said, what's going to happen this year? And I undersold you, it turned out.
Yeah.
I said that, you're talking to the kid who's going to be the two-time Division II Keeper of the Year. Two-time. I kept saying it. The two-time Keeper of the Year. So the kid kind of looks up at me, and he goes, why not Division I? Why not one? Like he was ashamed that you weren't going to be the Division I Player of the Year. And we're trying to explain to him he doesn't play in Division I. He plays in Division 2. He can't be the Division 1 player.
My goal that year was to be the second team all county.
Yes, your goal was to be second team all.
And I was in English class one day, and you sent me a text saying you did it.
You did it.
And I was just like, huh? I thought I was in trouble. Like, I didn't know what you were talking about. All you said is you did it, and then you said, like, congrats, goalkeeper. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Because then I texted Derek. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, you earned it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then a couple months later, we were pissed off because you didn't get
Player of the
year for bowling with a 236 average. Second highest ever in the state. What?
Like fourth highest series ever thrown.
Yeah.
Or something like
yeah.
that.
Fourth highest series ever thrown at 825. And you didn't get player of the year. You had average by 7 pins.
7 or 8.
7 or 8 pins. You had 14 matches. You shot 9 700s, I believe it was.
My low was...
No, you had 8 700s and 1 800.
Yeah. My low series was 642.
Yeah, and you didn't get player of the year. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, for those of you that are friends on my personal Facebook page, if you scroll back to
it's not that far.
spring of 2018, you will see about an 11 or 12 minute video.
Minutes.
Oh, it's 14 minutes.
It's a rant. And he didn't even understand. I was listening to it actually when he was making this, not realizing what he was doing. But he has the camera zoomed into about this much of his face.
Yeah, yeah, because I put up a sign behind me, and when I sat down, I forgot to zoom it back out.
Yeah.
So like you're just seeing my face
it's
as
like
I'm
perfectly like drawn in on his face.
It was.
And I was like sitting on the top of the steps listening to him make this, not thinking about like how many people would actually end up seeing it.
A lot of people saw it.
It was like 1,700 views or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, got a lot of compliments on it.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was appropriate.
Yes, I slammed a lot of people in that video.
The coaches.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all politics.
Really kind of was all politics.
Politics in high school sports.
That's kind of what it is politics
Nice.
in high school sports.
Yes, you cost my kid a very nice glass crystal, you a-hole.
That I wanted.
Yeah,
A glass crystal.
glass crystals.
Hey, maybe an article in the paper and...
Yeah, you would have got an article in the paper. You had an article in the paper. Remember, it was Christmas Day. You had an article in the paper
Yeah,
about
for
your
shooting
about your 3 sports.
Oh, that was
No,
that wasn't Christmas Day.
you did have the article in the paper on Christmas Day about
That was
the
a
800.
that was a Tuesday.
Yes.
That was some random Tuesday that it was for Voices.
Yes.
Where I got like an interview and I actually had 2 pages in it.
Yes.
And they
Yeah.
asked me
Yeah,
sports about bowling.
The Christmas Day article was about youth shooting 825, which could have been 865 if you didn't leave 2 7 pins. And
Two
you're-
stuffed
you're
sevens,
you're
both on the
right-handed.
front 6.
Yes.
Games 1 and 2.
Yes, could have shot 865. That would have been interesting.
Oh yeah.
Would have been interesting.
And then at Chacos when I shot 830, I could
Yeah.
have probably shot 890.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
And now you suck at bowling.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Well, so I went to school in January.
Yeah.
And we're in May.
Yeah.
I bowled. I could probably count them on my finger how many times on my hand how many times I've been bowling.
Yeah.
I can count it on my finger and somebody's dying
Yes.
over there.
College bowling really did change your bowling style.
Yeah, it's good.
You got rolly,
very rolly.
which isn't good on a
house.
THS shot. A difficult THS shot.
But yet
Yeah.
I still score at Burks.
Well, but you would score higher at Burks if you weren't so rolly. If you got
Yes, my
remember we used to-
245 average at Burks isn't high enough.
That was before you became really rolly. Remember we used to complain you had too much tilt? Well, now
Yeah.
you don't have enough tilt.
I still average higher than 240 at Burks. You just take a ball, stand left, throw it right, and you carry
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
It's Burks.
It's Burks. There was
A
something
bad
else.
game is 220.
There was something else I wanted to talk about. Of course, I can't remember what it is. The laneway heart thing was the one.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a complete total blank. It was the pizza, the pineapple on the pizza. It was about the hammer. It was about Cuomo being an asshole. The Murphy thing. I got it right. There was one other thing that I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember.
How I am
what it
a
is.
stunning and your favorite son.
Not genetically proven. You know what? I tell you what. If we ever get tested, which by the way, grab them. We actually have these things. these 23andMe things. that we're going to do. Now, it's not going to say that, you know, but somehow
but if we have similar backgrounds, it's going to...
Yes. If you ever get, like, actual tested and you're my kid, you will be my second favorite son.
Behind who?
Second.
Behind who?
Second. Someone who's going to making the family money. You're not making the family money yet. My other son is about to make the family money.
Who's your other son?
He just got drafted into the NFL.
Oh, Donovan Peoples-Jones?
Donovan Peoples-Althouse.
The terrible Michigan receiver or something, whatever he is.
Hey, don't be racist.
He went to Michigan. I'm pretty sure our schools chant every time anything is said, and Michigan still sucks.
Donovan Peoples-Althouse. That's my favorite
You
son.
might want to get tested, because... Here, if we have a scale between the color white, like just white, and the color black. So, like, if you were to get the darkest black and the lightest white, you're down here and he's up here.
Well, maybe his mother was way over there.
Well, over here.
And we kind of met in the middle.
What, were you saying she was the darkest shade of black?
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Then why is he like 6'2"? And I'm 5'8", you asswipe.
You got the short end of the genetic tree on that one.
The mom, got it.
The 23 chromosomes did not go in your favor there.
Well, I was told I have like 47 chromosomes.
No, you would actually have like major problems if you'd probably be dead if you had extra chromosomes.
Okay, maybe I have less chromosomes.
No, you'd still be dead. You just got, instead of 23 from me and 23 from your mother, you got about 18 from me and 25 from her. Just calling it like I see it. Yeah, I still can't remember what was the other thing I wanted to talk about.
The Chinese place is open.
It was, we found a Chinese restaurant that's open. No, it was like yesterday. I had to go to the store.
Okay.
So I asked them, I go like, all right, what do you need? I said, send me a message in Facebook about what you need. So he sends me two things. He sends bagels and
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. And then he tells me we need pepper too. So all right, I get to the store and because of what's going on, I don't bring my phone into the store. I leave it in the car.
Why?
Because just in case, I don't need germs. You know, just whatever. I just leave it in the car. So I take a look. I remind myself again that you wanted macaroni and cheese and bagels, and I'm thinking pepper. Don't forget the pepper because you did.
I use pepper a lot, actually.
Yes, so don't forget the pepper. So, I'm going up and down each aisle, and I grabbed the macaroni and cheese that you wanted.
A box.
Yes, because you wanted thick and creamy. They didn't have thick and creamy.
Yeah, you have to go to Walmart for that.
And the same price mac and cheese at the grocery store is 89 cents. At Walmart, it's a quarter. So you're going to Walmart to get your mac and cheese.
Well, I'm going to Walmart in a few days. So
Exactly. So, go down a couple more aisles and we get to the spice aisle and I grab the pepper. And then I get up to the corner of the store. I grab the bagels. And I go down the other side of the store, where the dairy is and the frozen is and the potato chips are over there. Not that I grab potato chips. All that other stuff is over there. The feminine hygiene products are over there. Not that I grabbed the feminine hygiene products. I don't think it's your time of the month. What? But anyway, so I get that and I'm like, all right. Is there anything else that I need? And I'm like, did I get everything that he wanted? I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I can't. It's like, I know the pepper and I know I got the pepper and I got the macaroni and cheese. I'm like, what was the other thing he wanted? I'm like, geez. And I'm standing there for like 5 minutes trying to think of it, trying to remember. So you know what? I'll walk up the middle of the store and I'll look down this aisle and see what they have in the aisle and see if it'll come to me. I walk up. Didn't come to me. Walk down. Didn't come to me. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, what the? Oh, bagels! Oh, I already got them.
nothing, and you're like, all right. I said, I'll make a list. Wait, I only really need, like, bagels. Because I've been eating, like, the same thing every day. For the morning, I'll eat eggs with a bagel.
You know, I set that up perfectly for you to say something to me.
What?
For you to call me a name. And
Dumbass?
Yeah, dumbass.
Do you want this? Idiot!
To answer Christine, he was a member of the Penn State Berks bowling team when he went to Penn State Berks.
Technically, yes, I'm also in the Penn State Bowling Club up at University Park.
But he's not on the team.
Yet. I probably will join in the fall if I can, just because.
Oh, now all of a sudden you want to bowl.
I like bowling team competition.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. For 2 years, all I heard is I am not bowling on the Penn State team when we get up there.
Till I heard that we might be decent.
Oh, now all of a sudden.
Because next year, I know Miss Scavenge is going up there. Another 230 average bowler is going up there. So we have four bowlers. So if we get one more half-ass bowler, we have a decent team.
So they'll have 3 good bowlers and a half-ass bowler, and they need another half-ass bowler.
Right.
Because you suck at bowling right now.
Okay.
You suck. I mean,
you suck.
Bad.
You suck.
Bad.
I can kick your ass.
I could come out of retirement right now and kick your ass.
At Brooks? Low.
I haven't thrown a bowling ball in 12, 13 years now, and I could come back and kick. Christine could kick your ass.
Give me any ball in this house that is drilled for me, and I'll kick your ass with it. That isn't cracked.
Okay.
What are you going to give me?
Okay. It's up in your room.
What is it?
It's up in your room. It's got a bunch of autographs on it. There you go.
It's not drilled for me.
Was it your ball?
It's not drilled for me.
Was it your ball?
Yes.
Did it have holes that were made specifically for you? Did it have holes in the ball specifically made for you?
When I was 8, yes. I meant now.
What was the quote you said? Do we need to rewind the tape and go over the quote that you said? Pick any ball that was drilled for me, or that
would fit me.
Well, that would fit you. It just
wouldn't.
fit you 11 years ago, but it fit you. You didn't say present day. You didn't say anything about present day. So I picked that ball that's up in your
Fine. If you pick a real ball that I can throw, what are you gonna pick?
The rubber one, of course.
I could kick your ass with the rubber one. Where even is that? That's probably in the garage. 16-pound single hook on my toe and then go straight. Got it. Maybe next time we'll take the rubber ball out. First time going back bowling, we'll take 2 balls. We'll take an Omega Crux and a rubber ball.
Boy, they'll react a little differently.
The Omega Crux will hook the whole lane. The rubber ball I might have to play like right at 10 with.
Wouldn't it be something if the rubber ball outhooks it?
I'm going to sell every one of my balls. Because that thing probably has a very, very thick shell. All I remember is when it was drilled.
Rubber balls stink when you drill.
Somebody ripped ass in there.
Rubber balls
disgusting.
Stink when you drill them for hours.
You knew.
For hours.
Because we were bowling. And we said, Ryan, hey, can you drill this? And he plugged it up, and we were practicing. It was like, have it ready Friday. We get there Friday. It wasn't ready, of course. Yes. So he drills it, and I come back in, and I'm like,
yeah, you can smell it outside the pro shop. I mean, it's rubber. When you're drilling a rubber ball, it stinks high heaven.
I threw it for one tournament, put it back in the bag because I didn't really like it.
Well, it was meant for a spare ball.
It was a spare ball, and I just didn't like it because it was 16 pounds.
Oh, you little whippy. Whippy. Strong. Whippy. 16. Oh, it's so heavy. It's so heavy. It hurts my wrist. Oh my God. Oh, it just hurts my wrist. It's too heavy for my wrist. Give me your wrist guard so I can go whatever.
I never had a wrist guard.
Oh, 16 pounds is so heavy. You throw 15 for crying out loud. You go, 16. It's so heavy. You know, back in the day, the real men threw 16. There was no 15. Yeah, they made them, but nobody threw 15. Real men threw 16. Real men would have thrown 18 if you made them.
Damn. Fine, just come at my life.
Huh. You are not my kid. You can't be. There's no way you came from my loins. You couldn't.
I feel like you say that every show.
I'm calling Donovan. Where's Donovan? Peoples. How the hell we came up with the middle name Peoples? I'll never understand. That was her.
That's her.
Yeah, that was all her. Peoples. I still can't remember what the other thing was I wanted to talk about. Can't remember. Nope, that sucks. I'll remember tomorrow.
Or 5 minutes after we end.
And then I'll forget to write it down again.
Or 5 minutes after we end. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of was because I wanted to do the hammer thing last Friday, and it was like,
yeah, it was like right as we ended. Oh, I forgot to do
yeah,
that.
because the hammer was sitting to my left, and I never looked to my left. So this time was because I put the hammer to the right. I was going to remember that. Getting old. Getting old. Going to be 29 this year. Getting old.
I'm going to be 21. What?
Yeah. Another reason why you're not mine. Yeah.
Where'd you go to school?
Where'd I go to school?
Yeah.
Dwight D. Eisenhower Academy.
Is that even a real place?
Well, he was president in the 50s.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that actually a place, though?
I went to a Catholic school. I was a Catholic boy. Why do you think I like girls' legs? Girls had to wear skirts. See the girls' legs all the time. So you get into legs. I like a good set of legs. Legs, butt. I'm a leg and butt guy.
But yeah, my mother does not have the legs and butt.
She doesn't have the breasts either.
What does she have?
Kind of like for a chicken, you're either a breast man or you're a leg and thigh man. That's your thing for chicken. Leg and thigh is the dark meat, by the way. No wonder why I like legs and thighs better than I like breast. It's the same way on a woman. You got the breast, you got the legs and the thighs and the butt. Men either usually like one or the other.
And the tummy.
I'm a leg and thigh kind of like butt. But in today's day and age, girls want to grow their butts big. In my day, girls didn't want to grow their butts big. Like, did you ever get like behind? Since Pelosi wants to go in politics, since Pelosi wants to fat shame people now, calling Trump obese, like mortally obese. Seriously? No. He's 6 whatever. He'd have to weigh 300 and some pounds to be that. I fit that category. But since she brings it up now, we could talk about fat people and put them down because she did it. Like, have you ever been behind like a fat woman somewhere? Like, that's got the really big butt. I mean, like she goes, like, I'm gonna
I sent you a picture the other day if you want to bring that picture up.
Going to do the side, like, it's like then you get behind him and like they step like this and the ass cheek goes up and then this ass cheek goes up and this ass cheek goes up and this ass cheek goes. Isn't this more fun to talk about than politics?
We could bring up the picture I sent you the other day.
This is a lot more fun than politics, I will say that.
Sure. We talked about that blueberry you saw at Wilson one time when we were watching the pro soccer game.
What time is it? The microphone is covering the clock.
8:42.
Hey, it's almost time to go.
Where her arms were kind of like this when she was sitting, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Definite wife material there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You don't know where the stomach ends and the rest begins. You just don't know. Don't know. You gotta have sex or you just stick it in, it all feels the same. Doesn't matter. Playing the rolls of the stomach.
Oh,
much better than talking politics.
That's gross.
Much better. This is not a kid's show anymore.
What, do they got their oils in there? Like fat grease?
Sweat. It's all sweat. It's all sweat.
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah. Very bad.
That's disgusting.
Very bad.
I'd rather talk about politics.
This is how the show is supposed to be.
Our bracket's a thing of the past.
We'll come back with them at some point. When we get bored again. Why, are you going to stop watching when we continue to talk like this, Christine? Huh? Gamer grandma? Gamer grandma?
Hey, since you like those games, I'm pointing down there.
Yeah.
If you like those games, the servers on Black Ops 2 are fixed. So if you play that game, go play that game again.
Yeah.
So there's no more hackers on Black Ops 2, you know. It's a great game still.
I'm fucking awesome at that game.
I watched you play Black Ops 1. I put you on Nuketown, the best map ever made.
Awesome.
against recruits, and I put you against like 5 of them, not 11, 5.
Got them all.
With the best weapon in the game.
Got 'em all.
Arguably the most OP weapon in Call of Duty history, and you still couldn't kill them.
I got them all. Don't want them.
The fact that there's 2 analog sticks, one to look around, one to move, and then one button to aim, one button to do shoot, one button to reload, one button to crouch, and one button to run, and one button to jump. It was really confusing to you.
Yeah. Remember.
Because you played games like this.
Remember. When I grew up, you had this square with a stick coming out, a little button up here. You moved, you pressed the button. There was no 3D looking around. There was no. No, there was a button.
No, those games in the arcade where like the running games, you just press the button.
Yeah, and then you got yelled at for breaking the arcade game.
Or how about, you know what we should get? I think we should an Oculus Rift.
Well, yeah, like I actually know what that is. What the hell is that?
Virtual reality.
You gonna pay for it?
It's not that expensive.
I remember what we want. I remember now what I wanted to talk about.
Was it video games?
No, pen stock. That's what I wanted to.
I'm pissed about you about that.
Pen stock.
So we sold the other day, right?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Take.
We got out at 18.
I made like $30-$40. You made I don't know how much, maybe a couple hundred.
No.
A couple thousand.
Yeah.
And so we got out figuring,
maybe a
it's
little
gonna
more.
go down.
Because it's been riding the wave.
And that was what, Friday?
Yeah, it's been going up to 18 and then down to 15 and up to 18 and down to 15. So we've been selling when it gets up around 18 and buying back in when it's in the 15s, and we're just riding the roller coaster.
And should we mention what was at its high today?
So we got out Thursday at around 18. Yeah, what was its high today?
Like 25?
Yeah, 25 something.
So you cost me $300.
Yeah,
at
can
least.
you imagine how much
you
it
cost
costs
yourself like $4,000?
Yeah, probably, if not more. Oops.
Good job. You said it's gonna come back down.
Well, yeah, it will. But here's the thing: they sold off shares because they needed to raise equity.
I'm lolling. Don't say lolling. That's disgusting. I'm laughing.
She must like that. But anyway, like they needed to raise capital because they're closed. You know, they have all these properties and none of them are open except for over the weekend. Charlietown Raceway opened just for horse racing, so that's like the only one's open. None of their casinos are open or anything. So they needed to raise capital, so they took some of their stock that they have in reserve and sold it. What does that do? Let's give an economics lesson, kids. When you have this and you flood the market, law of supply and demand, what happens to the price? It goes down because now there's more supply. It didn't go down.
Well, way up.
People grabbed that. It just kept going and going and going and going. I even said to you today, I said, we might as well just buy back in at 22. Like, it opened at like 22.27 or something like that.
Yeah, because we would have made a crap ton of money today.
Yeah, but, we would have got back in and we went back down to 18 today.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I had a friend of mine say today, anytime you sell and make a profit, it's still a good sale. So, we haven't lost any money.
Yeah, I'm up a few, like $300.
Yeah.
$350.
Yeah. So you can imagine how much I'm up.
But I want to be up like $2,000 so I have my rent paid for next year. Because even if school cancels, and Penn State did announce that they are going to announce their decision by about midway through June.
School's not going to cancel.
But Penn State came out with an article, and I think it was an email to the students, who was saying they will come up with a decision. It's like June 16th or something, that they'll tell us their decision. Well, let's just say we don't have school. I don't think our tenant is going to be like, you don't have to come. I feel like our tenant's going to be like, you got to pay your rent still. So if that happens, I'm going to live up there. I mean, I'm just
don't know where the hell you're going to work.
Somewhere, because I ain't going to school.
That's right.
I'm going to take the semester off if we have to go online.
We've discussed this. Yes.
Yeah, it might push me back a semester, but it's for better.
Yes.
Because I'll actually be able to finish my major like it's supposed to be finished.
And your major is?
Film and video.
Right, yeah, can't really do that online.
You can, just...
we
they'll
could,
probably cancel all the advanced classes, so
Yeah.
I would have no point even going anyways.
yeah. That's our story, and we're sticking to it. Yeah. So get our
They
exit.
won't cancel, though.
No, I don't think they're gonna. The only way it cancels is if Comrade Wolf cancels
The
it.
thing is, though, I don't think there's going to be sports, so I kind of want them to cancel. Because...
There's gonna be sports.
Okay, I'm not going to get to go to Whiteout. How's that?
There's gonna be sports. I don't know how many people they're gonna let in the stadium, but there's
It'd
gonna
be really nice if they said only students allowed in the stadium.
That would be cool, and it might come to that.
And they let 40,000 students in the stadium.
It might come to that.
It'd be cool.
But you have to sit like every 3 seats.
Yeah, like every
have to
couple
be-
seats.
Not
and-
like that'll ever happen.
No, I'll just crowd down. The amount of security guards in there versus the amount of students, I think the students are going to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though I think almost every single person in Penn State could get it student-wise, and less than 1% would die.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think that. I don't even think it's that. I mean, if you had 2, I would be surprised. 2 is still too many.
Yes.
But, you know, the more we're learning, like, a lot of people have this and they're asymptomatic. I mean, they have the antibodies and they never even knew they had it. It's just...
I don't know if I haven't talked to my friend about it, but one of my friends, his brother, had symptoms for it.
Yeah. Yeah, did he end up having it?
I
Or you
haven't
don't know?
asked.
You should ask.
But he had trouble breathing or something. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Yeah.
He had like a cough and like, okay, well, it
Yeah.
could be anything.
Maybe you should get that thing out of his mouth.
Oh. Bam.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. Oh,
We're bad.
I got our music.
No, we're going to get an X-ray.
That's all right. Hey, I'd rather have an X rating than a
Than a political...
teen rating.
Okay, so our next show will be Friday. If I don't think of anything to talk about by Friday, it's going to be like this again.
Kind of random.
Let me leave you with a thought. Do you have our exit music?
I do have our exit.
When I say X, I want you to click. Do you know how to switch this to
Yes.
our? Okay, so all you're gonna do is click that button.
Yeah, I know.
When I say start the clock, I want you to count to 5 and click that button and then start the music.
Okay.
Because my thought is going to be done by the time you count to 5, as long as you count to 5 in a normal.
So when you start saying...
When I say go, you start
Okay.
counting to 5.
Okay.
So we will see you guys Friday. Remember, WWG1, WGA, we all know what that means, right? What does it mean?
Where we go one, we go all.
Where we go one, we go all. If you don't know what that means, look it up. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
And go. Bye. Get the 5.